It is important for us to examine who exactly the early childhood educator is. This mini-lecture will look at the work early childhood educators do, including working with children, with families, and as part of a team. What we call things is important because that creates an image of who we are and what we do. The term early childhood refers to birth through age 8. This text uses the term early childhood education to refer to the care and education children from birth to age 8 receive. Some common terms when referring to care for children under 5 are preschools, child care centers, child development centers, or pre-kindergartens. And common terms for programs for children from 5 to 8 years are kindergartens, primary programs, which includes grades kindergarten through 3rd, elementary schools, which includes grades kindergarten through 6th, and after-school programs. A person that cares for children is called, in this text, a teacher, which is the broadest term, the term that children usually use, and a title the public will understand, early childhood educator, or practitioner. And remember that no matter what they may be called, all programs want to support children's growth and development and provide both care and education. And all people who work with children, regardless of what their title may be, strive to support development, promote learning, and provide nurturing care. The work early childhood educators do is varied and challenging. It requires knowledge, skill, sensitivity, creativity, and hard work. It can be immensely rewarding for those who enjoy teaching how children learn, which often is spontaneously. It is demanding and tiring, but should also be invigorating and gratifying. It is full of mundane tasks, including lots of housekeeping tasks, but also provides diverse opportunities, such as conversation, singing, reading, exploration, creative expression, etc. The most important task of an educator is working with children. Every day you will spend time with children, communicating and having conversations, playing, caring for their physical needs, teaching, and providing a sense of psychological comfort and safety. This work starts before they arrive and continues once they've gone home. It begins with creating a safe, healthy, and stimulating environment, and includes designing the schedule, planning learning experiences, and collecting and using resources. When children are there, your roles include observing and supporting their play, mediating their relationships, modeling the behavior you want children to have, and helping children develop skills and learn about the world. In a single day, you may play the roles of teacher, friend, secretary, reference librarian, interior designer, colleague, nurse, janitor, counselor, entertainer, and diplomat. Educators should make sure they utilize developmentally appropriate practices. They recognize that all areas of development, physical, intellectual, social, and emotional, are important and interconnected, and that they should support and nurture them all, which is being mindful of the whole child. Educators should also be intentional, having a purpose behind every decision they make and being skilled at articulating that purpose. Teachers create goals, think of possible actions to meet those goals, and choose strategies that will meet those goals. They have a strong knowledge base, not only in child development, but also in research and pedagogy, relevant standards, and how to use those effectively, and meeting and adapting to all children's needs. Teachers must also recognize the need for accountability. They should know the relevant learning standards, create a planned curriculum that addresses those standards, assess what children have learned as related to the standards, and then clearly identify how they are meeting the standards. There are differences in the philosophies and practices of programs for younger and older children. Typically, preschool programs are generally designed with knowledge and understanding of child development, and elementary classrooms tend to be designed with academic skill acquisition as the goal, with more teacher-directed learning. You cannot separate children from the context of their families, so working with families is an important part of your job. Often you play the role of helping both families and children transition from being at home to being in school. A partnership is absolutely essential, especially the younger the child is. This responsibility requires a range of skills, including consultant, librarian, mediator, translator, social director, postal carrier, which all contribute to the job being varied, engaging, and challenging. You also need to work collaboratively with other adults. This may involve co-workers, volunteers, administrators, and other staff members and professionals, from custodians to counselors. It's more than just showing up to work. You actually need to work together towards a shared goal, support and respect one another regardless of differences, acknowledge and make the best use of each other's strengths, understand roles and fulfill responsibilities, communicate effectively, and resolve the conflict that will undoubtedly arise. Work environments with good teamwork offer support, are stimulating, and provide a sense of belonging, which reduces stress, minimizes conflict, and increases motivation. In summary, an early childhood educator's most important job is caring for and educating children, but he or she also works in partnerships with families and engages in teamwork with other adults.